Hello everyone, my name is Finbar. I'm a Dullahan VTuber. Yeah. There's always something going on with these hand-cam streams. I have to rearrange things a little or whatnot. How has everyone been? Hope everyone's been well. My name is Finbar. I'm a Dullahan VTuber. We do a lot of RPG FPS games here. I am like horribly cut off from the... Okay. Gotta know that it's like right here. Like right about there. Okay. So this is the top edge. I'll put a stick up here, so like right there, so I know that's like the upper limit. Okay, that's like the upper limit. Okay, there we go. Now I know how far I can go before you guys can't see anything. Hello, we are here to not play video games for once. We are here to work on. Oh my God, there's a lot of plastic I gotta work on. There's a lot of plastic I gotta work on. I think I've shown this off already to a few people, but there is, what's it called? There's like a huge tower of like plastic that we're gonna be working on. But today, the first one we're gonna work on, let me go get her, is her Frame Arm Girls Kagutsuchi-Kou. She is one of the 3 that they are making that are made for this like Kagutsuchi line. There's like 3 of them: Kagutsuchi-Kou, Fencer, and Sniper. Kou is here. Fencer I think is on the way, or if not on the way, is here, and I just don't know where she went. No, she's probably on the way. She's probably on the way. Sniper was just announced. Sniper was just announced recently. So Sniper I'll be pre-ordering Sniper when she comes out. But yeah, this is the kit we're gonna be working on today. Here's what the box looks like. So yeah, lots of stuff that she's got. And then it comes with some decals, some extra decals, mainly eyes and the stickers that go on the armor and everything. But yeah, if this takes as long as the other Frame Arm Girls kits do, this is gonna take us like 4 weeks. But I got a bunch of plastic here. So, on top of Frame Arm Girls Kagutsuchi-Kou, I already know what we're gonna work on after that. So, if I'm correct on my calculations and the number of kits I have plus how long it's gonna take for each of those kits, there's about 45 weeks of content right there. So I literally could just become a fully dedicated Plamo builder streamer. I don't know if we'll do that, but I think it would be really funny to do. So funny story about Kagutsuchi-Kou. I went to go pre-order her on AmiAmi because I get all my plastic through AmiAmi right now. Literally the day she went live for pre-order, the pre-orders just sold out. I couldn't get her through AmiAmi. So after a little digging, turns out I could still get her through the Koto store, the Kotobukiya store. And apparently if you get her through the Kotobukiya store, you get a optional hair part for like her hair in pink. I'm like, neat. I probably won't use it, but like neat that they gave us this like pink hair part. And then the other thing I got was this model support goods. So Koto has these things called model support goods, which are like extra weapons and armor pieces and like whatnot. So this one is a gunblade, a revolver style gunblade. And I was like, I need this shit. I need this shit so bad. Like, look, I need this really bad because I love Final Fantasy VIII. And I'm like, I love the gunblade so much. I was like, you know what? Let's get this. So I got this to build it. So we're gonna build this as like a warm up to Kagutsuchi-Kou. Aside from that, this is gonna be the next kit we work on after Kagutsuchi-Kou. This is the oh, this is from 8th MS team. Okay, I didn't know that this was from 8th MS team. This is the Gym Sniper. The reason why I picked up the Gym Sniper, for no reason, because I love the gyms. I love the gyms as a mecha design. I'm not particularly wild about the sniper, the gym sniper. So I was like, I'm gonna buy this kit that I don't really care for as a way to learn how to remove seam lines and like panel line and paint and everything. So this is gonna be like our first full customized kit. Maybe our first fully customizable kit that we're gonna do. So that's this. Aside from that, we have so much plastic. We have the frame arm stiletto combo kit, which has the frame arm girl stiletto, and then the frame arm girl stiletto, and then frame arm stiletto, and the combo chair. We did the Gorai one. That was our first one. So I've got this one here, and I've got the other exosuit kit with base lard. So that one's on its way. We got Metal Gear Ray. We got Metal Gear Ray from by Koto. This is the MGS4 variant that doesn't have the tail. I believe they announced that there's going to be a tail variant in the future. And then hold on, I have more plastic to show. Hold on. More plastic. We've got Frame Arm Girls Zero Tortoise. We got Glasses Chan here. So this is gonna be another frame arm we work on. We've got two Death Stranding kits. We've got, you know, I still need to play Death Stranding 2. They actually just put it on PC recently. We have the Magellan. And then hold on. And then we have the reverse trike that you can ride on in the first game. So that's gonna be that. We're gonna work on that too. Okay. Hold on. I'm putting all the. My room is just filled with all these kits. By the way, I'm having a hard time actually moving around my room a bit because I need to find ways to like put them all away. And then we have the Gym Spartan. We have 3 of this motherfucker. Yeah, 3 Gym Spartans to build a squad. So these guys together with the Desulter from Mercury. Again, 3 of these guys here. It's a lot of plastic we're going to be working on for the next couple of months. So, hold on. Let me put this all back. Okay. Put that back. Shove this away because later. Okay. It's a lot of plastic to get through. Let me get my headphones back on. But yeah, no, I hope everyone's been well. Hope the weekend has been good to ya. Like I said, today we're working on Kagutsuchi-Kou, but I wanna warm up with this first, cause this looks pretty simple in all honesty. Let me get my scissors to get this guy out of here. I'm gonna need these a lot, so I'll just put these like here for now, I guess. Okay. I don't think I need the bag. Well, we'll hold on to the bag for a second because I don't know how this is gonna go down. So, okay. All right. So there's 3 runners. There's 3 runners of plastic, and then it's showing us how to put it all together and everything. Oh, okay. Okay, I see how this is gonna go down. Let's give this a shot. This shouldn't be too hard, I feel, to make. There's only 3 runners of plastic. Okay. And then we're gonna depending on how far we get today, we're gonna give this to Kagutsuchi-Kou to do some posing with her, you know? Okay. All right, I need a warm up because we haven't done Plamo kits in like a long time, so I kind of need a refresher, and I feel like this is a good refresher on how to work with plastic and whatnot. Okay, so step one, I need A8. Let's see here. So I need the A and B runners. So I need this. Okay. Let me see here. I'm just looking at the instructions real fast to kind of get an idea. Ah, okay, I see what's going on. So these right here are the little bullets that go on to the little holster here. Okay, so that's like the speed loaders for the gun. Whether or not I can actually put these in there, I don't know. But let me see. Okay. So let's get these parts out because I need to get to work on this. Let's see here. A8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's the body. Here's what looks to be the body. So here's what looks to be the body. So let's see if we remember how to do all the plastic stuff. Okay. Okay, yeah, I know how I remember how to do this. Okay. Yeah, no, like I said, I hope the weekend has been good to everyone. Yesterday we did some errands with Dullahan. Oh, okay, they're warning me here to not clip this part here. So there's a little part right here. They don't want you to clip that because that's gonna be where part of the thing is gonna go. So instead, we're gonna do. Oh, I forgot to get my little nub cup. I keep forgetting to do that. Every single time we do this, I always forget to get the nub cup. Okay. I don't think we need to do a lot. Yeah. That's just a little bit. Just a little bit there. Yeah, that's why I always say, it's like every time I do these hand cams, I always forget something, and I have to like shuffle and move everything around, you know. But yeah, no. Like I said, yesterday I did some errands with Dullahan, because she asked me like the night before. It's like, hey, you want to go out to like shop or whatever real fast? I'm like, sure, because I didn't go to work yesterday. Normally I work like every other Saturday, but like yesterday I was like, you know what? I have a 3-day weekend, and I was like, I didn't want to work, so I just like, I'm not gonna do my optional Saturday morning overtime. So me and Dullahan went out, and we got some stuff around. We did some basic shopping and whatnot. And then, because we have family coming over in June. I mentioned this yesterday, and so as a result, we're like slowly buying stuff we need for that day. That nub mark is like really obvious. That nub mark is really pissing me off, but I don't think that's gonna be one of those ones that can be seen, so I don't think I should worry too much about it. Okay. And so we're slowly getting all of our shit. I didn't want to go flying. We've slowly just been getting stuff here and there to like get ready for the eventual family gathering that's going to be taking place at our house. And then what's it called? And then today, just I didn't really do anything like before the stream. Normally these hand cam streams take forever to set up. For whatever reason, today I was able to get it all set up really fast. So I had a lot of like free time. I was just like chilling and relaxing before the what's it called? Before the stream started. Just dropped in on someone's birthday, you know, said hi, got them a nice little $5 game, you know, just as a little gesture. Let's see here, B 3 and 4. Ah, the sides here. These are the sides here. Okay. I see how I'm gonna do this. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's put that over here for a second while I get these little nubs off. That'll work. And then hopefully keep them all in one place. So that way, on the first stretch break, we can go and get them all back. Okay. Alright, let's do this real fast here. But yeah, no, I haven't really been doing anything a lot lately. I still need to get my tools like I still need to buy the tools for the customization, because I haven't gone around to doing that yet. I'm gonna buy like a little chisel, like a little thing to like make little grooves and like deepen the panel line details I can do. I'm gonna get some paint. I'm gonna get me some Tamiya quick cement. And hopefully I won't destroy the kit. That's like my big worry, that I'm gonna do something to irrevocably destroy the kit. Although again, that's why I picked a mobile suit I didn't really care for. So it's like, if I destroy the kit, you know, it's not like the end of the world. I'm not out anything I was like truly wanting to see, but I do have an idea I want to do. I just have to decide. I just have to finalize a couple things like in my head about paints, like, and whatnot. Because paints apparently come in like 2 different the hell? Paints come in like 2 different styles. Like apparently they come in like matte and gloss. And I'm deciding if I want to do like a glossy kind of paint, or if I want to do a like a what's it called? A matte for the color. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the Gym Sniper and I'm gonna paint it the most garish, like nightmarish. Well, it's not nightmarish. It's like a really gaudy, like blue and pink, because my Halo Spartan is blue and pink. So I'm like, you know what? Let's try that color, because it is a it's a very like noticeable color, so I'll definitely be able to see like any kind of mistakes I made, because it's going to be very obvious that, you know, something bad happened, because it's such a jarring color, you know. So that's kind of my idea, is to do like a sky blue, and then like do a sky blue with to do a sky blue overall paint, and then like the highlights and like the panel lines will be this like pink color. And then that should hopefully Any mistakes I make during the painting process should be obvious because there's such outlandish colors. Also, I'm gonna need new sand sticks. These have been fine. It's just they're starting to like break a little. Like this one's got a little bend in it. This one's starting to get a little bend in it. This one's actually kind of okay. But for being like cheap little like sand sticks I got off of Amazon, these have served me pretty well. I'll probably rebuy the same exact. I'll probably rebuy the exact same sand sticks along with. There's these sand sticks I've seen on YouTube. They have like different tips and whatnot, so you can get into like the nitty gritty. So like you can get it like, see how this one has like a little hole in it? I could like sand in there, for example. So I could sand like in there to like get the little fine details there. Okay, what was this one? This one I got was 3. So 3 is this side, right? Ah, perfect. Right? Oh, that's not like secure in there like at all. That is 100% not secure in there, but that is where that goes. Okay. Let's get this second one out. Okay. I want to hold it like this. So let's cut this one first. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then... Alright, right there. Mm. 2. And then... 3. Oh, there we go. Alright. What the hell? Ooh. Let me... Alright. Okay. Let's get that sanded down. Something tells me this is like the last thing we're gonna be doing, because this is like the blade itself. So I think the blade is gonna be like the last thing we work on. Okay. But yeah, I'm hoping that I can learn like the basics of like, you know, seam line removal, you know, panel lining. Oh god, I'm gonna have to find panel line in a pink, which I don't even know if that's a thing. I genuinely don't know if that's like a color that you can get panel lines in, because I see it's mainly like black and gray and whatnot that I see. But that would be that'd be great if I could find like a pink panel line marker. That'd be great if I could find like a pink panel line marker, you know? Hold on. Okay. Alright. Let's get these other 2 nubs off. Let's get this one off next. Because then hopefully I can start like actually customizing the rest of these kits. Although I don't know if I would want to customize the Spartans and the... I don't know where I would want to start with customizing, because like all the kits I have, I want to like just snap fit together. I just want to put them together, no panel line, no nothing like that. No decals. I might get some water decals. I might get some water transfer decals for the gym sniper. and just get him nice, get it nice and decaled up too. But yeah, I don't want to do water transfer decals. I don't want to do any of that on any of these other kits. So what I might do is I have a couple kits in mind that I would want to customize. Like I would probably want to like customize a Dullahan. I probably would want to do a Goof custom, a Gook cannon. Those like I know I would want to customize, but like my Desultors, my Spartans, my various frame arm girls I have, I don't think I want to like customize those. Okay. Let me get this. Hello, Fanta. How you been? Hello, Chef. How have you been? Hope you've been well. Hope the weekend has been good to you. We're... oh, I was about to forget. I was about to forget a nub here. We're working on... Well, technically, we're supposed to be working on... We're supposed to be working on... Shit. Hold on. It's been all right. Yeah, we're supposed to be working on a frame arm girl. Let me show the frame arm girl we're supposed to work on. Let me get my headphones plugged back in though. Okay. Alright. We're gonna be working on her. Frame arm girl's Kagutsuchi-Kou, right? That's who we're supposed to be working on, but I was like, I need a warm-up, so we're building this gunblade that I bought. We're building up this gunblade I bought. Yeah. We're gonna be working on that, but right now we're working on this gunblade because I need like something to warm up on because I haven't built anything in like a long time. So this is like the quote unquote warm up for that kit. Didn't see the suit at all. Yeah, it's the frame like I said, there's like three of these. There's this one. There's the fencer variant, and then there's the sniper variant. So this is the first one they've released. I didn't see the suit at all. I was distracted. Let me see here. Yeah, I need 600 here. 1, 2, yeah. But yeah, no, like I said, if it's been all right, I hope the rest of today is good. Right now, we're working on this gunblade, so it shouldn't be too hard. It shouldn't be too hard, I think. Let me... Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So then this goes... here? Yes, that goes right here. Okay, so that was that, and then I need this revolver part. How do I want to hold it? Like this? Yeah. Let's see here. Then I'm gonna. So this is gonna be this top one is gonna be the last one I cut. No, just right now I've just been talking about how I have a couple kits I want to get to customize, but like the kits I currently have right now. I'm not really looking to customize those. Or like do like panel line removing and whatnot. You know? Maybe can I do it on this round edge? Can I do it on this round edge? Hopefully I can get rid of this. I'm a little scared. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Okay, I think I got that off. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like I want to do like I said, I want to customize a Gelgo cannon. I want to do a Delenza. I want to do the Goof custom. And then I think at that point it's just we just have to find like I just have to find kits I don't care about. Actually, you know what? I'm probably gonna, if I could get my hands on them, I probably wouldn't mind doing a full like platoon or like army / platoon of like demi trainers. I think that would be really cool to do, like a full on demi squad, like demi trainer squad to kind of fill out the ranks. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Let's do this. I think demi trainers would be the end goal for like customization. Just do a whole squad of like 20. Oh fuck. Hold on. Yeah, okay, whatever. It's salvageable. I think the thing is I want to find because right now USA Gundam does have the demi trainers I want in the amount I want, but like I would need the other 3 like demis that they have, the Choo-Choo's demi trainer, the demi garrisons that are P Bandai only, and then the demi barding. I think if I can get like 1 barding, 1 Choo-Choo's demi trainer, and 3 garrisons, and then I can get the what's it called? The demi trainers themselves. Then I think we'd be sitting pretty for a full-on squad. So this goes right here, right? Yeah. So that just that speens. This does do the speen. Okay. All right. What's next? I need a drink. Okay, I need B5, which is this guy right here. This is the thing that I think spins. This is the this is the handle. This is the handle. I just realized this is the handle. Okay. All right. I know how I'm gonna do this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Ah. Hold on. I need to readjust myself for a second. Hold on. But yeah, I think that might be like the end goal is a demi platoon. It's just I don't know if they're ever gonna reissue the demi garrisons because those are P Bandai, and P Bandai like from what I've discovered doesn't get reissued too often. Like the others, yeah, they'll eventually reissue the barding and the demi Choo-Choo's demi trainer, but like what's it called? You know what? One more cut. Okay, and then oh. So yeah, Choo-Choo's demi trainer and the demi barding will eventually get a reissue, I believe. However, I'm pretty confident the garrisons are not going to get a reprint anytime soon, if at all. You know. But if they do get the reprint for if the garrisons do get reprinted, I am picking them up immediately, and then I'm just waiting for the I'm just waiting for the what's it called? The Demi Barding and Choo Choo's Demi Trainer to get reprinted. I'm gonna grab everything in one fell swoop. Who knows? Maybe if I'm lucky, they'll even reissue the weapons expansion kits for the Demi Trainers, so that way I can get like I can get all the extra little goodies that those Demis should have. So that way they can be fully kitted with weapons and shields and whatnot. Okay. Oh my god, it has been warm today. It has been warm today. Like I've got my window AC unit going. I'm still pretty. Oh fuck. I'm still pretty warm. I could be a little bit colder, you know. I could be a little bit colder. Let me clean these up. Hold on. Actually, that probably isn't the way to clean them up with the microfiber cloth. I think I'm gonna use the microfiber cloth just to clean like the excess dust that gets on these. I think that's a better use for for it. Okay, so one, two. Okay, yeah, that's doing it. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's really ugly. That white is really ugly. Holy hell. And if I just polish it, it's not gonna... Man. Let me try this one more time. Okay. Okay. I hate when I mess up these nub marks. I hate when I mess these nub marks up real bad. Okay, one more. Yeah, because getting rid of these nub marks is always like frustrating. Okay. Let's see here. 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright. I think I've gotten rid of that nub mark as best as I could. So I think we just go to polishing now. But yeah, the only other big problem with trying to do a full Demi Trainer army is where the fuck am I gonna put them all? Where the fuck am I gonna put 25 fucking Demis? I genuinely don't know where I would put them all. Because they would be... There would be 25 of them, and they're high grades, but so they're kind of not like the biggest, but still. Plus, they'd all be fully painted and whatnot. So I would need a lot of paint. I would need a lot of paint, a lot of cement. I'd need a lot of top coat. I'm gonna need water. I'm gonna need like decals for them all too. Yeah, it would be a challenge to do it. Not one that I wouldn't shy away from, but it's like for someone who doesn't know how to do stuff like that, I think it would certainly be a challenge. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. That nub mark is gone. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we just polish this all up. Okay. Yee. Okay. That's good. That's good. I think that's good. Let me make sure. Holy hell, that got I polished that hella good. Like, it's kind of hard to see, but like that got polished. I polished that like crazy good. What the heck? Okay. Hold on. Let me clean this all up. Okay. Shrink. Okay. So this goes like this. Now I need. Where's my A? There it is. I need a 2 and 5. So let's get 2 and this is 2 and 5. 2 and 5. Okay, let's get 5 out first. Yeah, so this is the last one we're gonna cut. I mean, if I wasn't banished to Brazil at work, I would 100% just bring them all to like my work desk and like actually like have them on display at my work desk. Because I think that would be a really cool way to decorate my desk. I haven't decorated my desk yet because they moved my desk at Underworld office job like 2 years ago. And then as soon as they moved me, they're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, we're sending you to Brazil." I'm like, "Huh?" So I have been banished to the like training room in Brazil. And I'm like, I haven't been able to really do anything with my desk because I'm never at my desk. So like if you went to my desk, you would think nobody was sitting at my desk because there's just nothing there most of the time. I mean, there's a small amount of like office supplies there, but it's like, you know, I'm not actually like there. So I can't really like claim to be working there. I'm working in the back. So if I bring like the Spartan, for example, he'll be in the back with me, overlooking my my work desk there. Right there? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. This should be fine. Like this. Okay. Gotta be careful with this one because this one's a little bit smaller than everything else, so. Okay. Oop. 1, 2. Okay. And then we polish it. Yeah, it's like the nub mark is still there, but it's like different, I guess. It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. Okay. 1. Oh man, I miss not having that. I need to go get that cup when we go on our first little break. Okay. Speaking of which... Okay, no, we're fine. We are fine. Let's see here. Carefully, this is rounded. 1, 2, okay. 2, 1, 2, 3, okay. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. Good. Got rid of it there. Okay. So, how are we supposed to put this together? So we've got... So this goes right here. Ah. I see. I see. Okay. And so for now, they want us to have it like this, it seems. Oop. For now, they want it like this, it seems. And then this goes here? Ooh. No. The wheel part came out. Okay. There. That just closes right up like that. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Shit. Well. Okay. Let me get that in there. So we'll leave that there. Okay. Now I need to get A2 and do the same thing and just plop it on that side, I believe. Yeah, okay. I see what we're doing. I see what we're doing. Okay. We're gonna hold it like that, so clip this off, and that off. Okay. Set that over there for a second. 1, 2. Actually, I could probably get that with the scalpel blade. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, let's get that sanded down a bit. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. You know what? I was talking about this yesterday, but lately I've had the urge to replay Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 8. And I'm like, I don't know where the urge came from, because, well, Final Fantasy 8 the urge has been there for quite a while, actually. But the only thing is just because it's such a long game, I'm like, I don't want to play it on stream. But like, I've already got like 14 I need to go back and do my MSQs. So I'm not entirely certain how I'm gonna time manage my video games. I don't know how I'm gonna time manage my video games, cause like because like I have like maybe an hour or two after work every day to like play, and then I mean I could probably play like an hour. Well, but I have to do like MSQs. I need to get back into MSQ grinding because I only just recently, like as of like Friday evening. Yeah, like this last Friday. Just like, I only just got like all my crafting classes, so I'm like, okay, I need to, now that I have all my crafting classes, now I can just do those whenever, you know? I can do those like whenever. But oh man, I don't know how I'm gonna do it to get all my like eventually. I think the eventual goal is to just get every single class to like 100, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Like, I'm struggling just to get Gunbreaker. Like, I only just got like my first level up in Gunbreaker like a couple months ago, and I haven't gotten another one since. So hopefully I'll figure out a way to manage the time for 14 and a playthrough of 8 and a playthrough of 7. Okay. And yep, that's good. That's good. Well, let me get rid of this excess here that was left behind. Hold on. Okay. Alright. I've done it. Okay. This is gonna be the scary part. Because this has to hook in here. Okay. And then, uh-oh. Okay, there we go. It moves, but oh my god, is it scary to move the handle. Oh god, that is very tight in there. This handle here, holy hell, does that like not want to move. I have to be like very careful with that. Give me a second. Let me try something real fast. Because I didn't notice these two were right next to each other. So I can like sand these down a little bit better to be a little more even. Okay. So that's there. So that, and then there was a... Okay. Let me go get this guy again. Ah, okay. So they do want... Let me see here. They do want this closed up. So that's what it looks like as a sword. Okay, oh, okay, here we go. C1. So this is C1. How am I gonna hold this? Like that when I cut it off? Okay. So let's do this. Oh wow. Oh, this is like a very shiny plastic. Okay. I gotta be careful with this one. I gotta be very, very, very careful with this one. It's a very shiny plastic. Okay, well that's going inside. So I don't think I have to worry too much about it. Maybe just one quick swipe of the 400. There. This one will be... Will this be visible? Okay, slightly visible. So this one I do need to be careful with how I do this. Okay. Let me get this nub off, and then we're gonna go on our first stretch break, so I can go get my my little nub cup. Okay. Okay. All right, let's go on our first stretch break, everyone. So everyone, go get up, go get some snacks, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes to finish up this gunblade. All right. All right. I'll see you guys in 5. Hello, I return. I don't know what happened. My router decided to drop its internet connection, so the stream died for a second. I'm sorry about that. I've also discovered my headphones are finally breaking after so many years of being with me. Well, one of the joints is like, it came out a teeny tiny bit, so hopefully I can fix it after the stream and we can salvage the headphones and I don't have to buy new headphones. Because I've had these for like years. And I'm hoping I don't have to replace them after all this time. You know what? I may have to replace my phone. My phone is slowly showing signs of like dying, and I'm like, I don't want to replace my phone because my phone has been with me for 10 plus years now, and it has served me well in these like past 10 years. I have never had any problems with it, you know? Also, hello Rattle, how you been? Hope you've been well. Hope the week has been good to you. Yeah, my phone has been, oh, you know, I need to do this one more time. I need to do this one. I need to do this one, and I need to do each grit one. Okay, one. Okay. Clean the dust off. Go to 1K. Okay. Oh, that was probably from the cleanup. Okay. And then now I can polish this. Also got the nub little cup thing for all our future nub problems. Okay. Okay. I think I just need to polish this a little bit more. Okay, but yeah, no, I don't want to replace my phone. I don't want to replace my head. I don't like buying new things, usually. Like, if I'm gonna buy something for the first time, I'll buy it new. But I won't buy... But if once I buy it, I'm hoping to not have to buy a new thing again. Ah, yes, okay. Alright. That has been cleaned up very nicely. I don't know if you guys can see that. Like I said, I've had my phone for like close to 10 years. I bought it... Funny enough, I bought my phone with my first tax refund. I bought it with my first tax refund. And it has been with me since. Okay. Shoot. So that goes there to for reload. Is it supposed to be that way or this way? Let me look at this real fast. How do they have it? Like that. Okay. So, like this. Ah, okay. I see. Ah, I see. Because I was very confused because I had the holes here. Okay. Okay. And then the final thing they want us to do is they want us to assemble this part, the sword. Like the actual blade portion of the sword. So this needs this guy off the runner. So let's get this guy off the runner first. Let's get this guy off the runner first. But yeah, no, I bought my phone with my first tax refund, and ever since then I have been using it since. I've had no desire to buy a new phone since I bought this phone, because this phone has like served me well. And like what's more is I don't want to have to go through the trouble of having to transfer everything from my phone to a new phone, because I don't want to have to go through all that trouble either. That's just a very annoying thing I don't want to have to do. Okay. So there we go. Same thing with these headphones. I bought these headphones on sale for Black Friday one year, and they've just been good to me, like, ever since. And now but now I think age is starting to take them. And I've been pretty good about like not dropping these or anything, you know. I've been like you know, been very good at keeping them like safe, you know. I put them away in the little bag that I got with them, like when I first got them, and then only using them when I'm for like stream and whatnot. So, well, because I bought them long before I was streaming, and then it just so happened that I was like, oh, you know, I could use these to like monitor myself while I'm streaming, and so that's kind of what they've been used for these past like 3 years now, mainly. Sorry, I'm wiping off the micro dust, the microplastic dust on this. Okay. And then there's another one right there. Okay, that should also be pretty easy to clean up. You know? Oh, that reminds me. I didn't talk about this story yet. Speaking of replacing things, Dula Mama Dula, because we have family coming over. Because I mentioned that we have family coming over. Dula Mom and Dula Dad, for whatever reason, decided that, hey, we're gonna replace your chair for you because it is old and it's ratty looking. I'm like, and I was like not happy with that. I was not happy with that. They had bought like a new-ish chair, and they took my chair and threw it out into the street, basically. So when I found out that they had done that, I went out to the street, got my chair back, and brought it back inside, and there was a big argument over the chair. And I was like, you guys just want to get rid of it just because it's old and ratty, and like, but I was like, nobody but me is gonna see this chair. You know? I was like, nobody but me is gonna see this chair. So I don't know why you guys are like, you know, so like you guys were so like ready to replace it, because you guys don't look at it and you guys don't sit in it or anything. And this chair has been like very comfy. And I was talking to a friend, telling me, and I was like, this is the second time I've had to save this chair, because the first time this chair used to be from my old job, right? And when I first got there, this was the chair they gave me and everything. And then when that job like moved to a new location, they wanted to throw this chair out, and they got me like a new chair and everything. So I was like, you know what? I like this chair. It's comfy and everything. I grabbed the chair, I put it in my car, and then I took it home with me, where it has been with me since. And so now this is the second time I've had to save this chair. Let's see here. I need a 3 and 6. So 3 and 6 of these two guys. And these are all the holsters and everything. Okay. So I'm gonna hold it like this when I get the final cut. So whoop. I probably shouldn't have cut it there. I probably shouldn't have cut it there, but whatever. I don't know. I was very like, why were they so adamant about it? Blah blah blah. And eventually I did keep the chair. I did keep the chair. So there's no, it is still here and it's still with me today. It is what I am sitting on right now. But it still like amazes me that they're like, oh, we're gonna get rid of the chair for you, and they didn't even ask me if I wanted a new chair or not. They just didn't like it because it is old, and like the upholstery is like been torn out from use. And I'm like, it's comfy, it still works. There's no real reason to get rid of it, you know? Like, at all. So, but it is here. It is still here. I'm not going to be replacing this chair anytime soon. The chair would have to catastrophically fail and like impale me up the butt for me to consider like replacing it. That's literally the only way I would consider replacing the chair, is that it would have to catastrophically fail at this point. It would have to catastrophically fail for me to consider getting a new chair. And you know for a fact I'm gonna be hella sad when the chair dies. When it finally gives up the ghost and I'm like, I gotta go get a new chair. I might just like hold a funeral for it and everything. I might just go and like give it a funeral when that does happen. Just to slightly annoy my parents with it. Cause I've had this chair for like, let me think, 6, 7, oh my god, almost 9 years I've had this chair. I've had this chair for almost 9 years. I've had my phone for like 11 years. Oh my god, I'm realizing how long I've had certain things. You know? Like my car, I've had my car has also been almost 11 years too. Cuz it's a 2014 car and I bought it like a year after it came out used as a used car. So that is also, aside from the oil, the thing where like it just like broke, like where it stopped working for whatever. And then it's like the oil thing. It was like the timing belt or one of the timing belts or whatever. You know, aside from that, it has been faithful to me. Hold on. I think this is wood. Okay. I have knocked on wood. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2. And then we just polish that sucker up. Yeah, I will buy things new and then I will not replace them for like ever. That's just how I am with my things, you know? That's just how I am with my things. Okay, alright. This one was... What did we get out just now? A3? So... A3 is... like this. And then... like this. I have goofed. I have done a major goof. I should have done A6 first. Hold on. Yeah, I should have done A6 first. Lol. Lamau. We're gonna hold it like that. So let's get these two out first. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1. And 2. Okay, perfect. Now I can smooth that out a bit. Yeah, okay, I know how I'm gonna do it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's perfect. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Actually, let me flip this over for a second. Maybe I can. 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we just polish that up, I think. I think it'll be fine. Let me think, what else? I'm trying to think of what else has been going on in my offline world. Think about what else has gone on in the offline world, you know? But not much really happens like when I get home from work. It's literally just I get home, I'll like lurk in someone's stream, and then I'll like work on like a game or something, or like I'll work on something for stream, and that's it. I haven't really been doing much aside from that. Like my YouTube feed has been nothing but Speaky videos, Magic the Gathering, and lately like Gunpla tips. So I may need to do a like purge of my search history one day. You know what's funny? I have apparently been watching so many videos in Japanese lately that my like when you're watching YouTube and you see comments in like foreign languages, you have the option to translate them, right? For whatever reason, I can no longer translate Japanese comments anymore. So I don't know what causes it. From what I've like researched, apparently it's like YouTube thinks you become fluent in like a language after you watch so many videos. So like eventually you just have to like reset your entire like search history. And I really don't want to do that. I don't think I've ever actually done that on my like my non-VTuber YouTube account. I think I have legitimately not once done that. So like if I go scroll down hard enough on my search history on my YouTube account, I probably could get like my like watch history from like when I first started watching YouTube on when like the site first went live or whatever. Which would be kind of what's it called? It would be kind of interesting just to see what kind of things I was like watching at the time, because like I have my favorites from like back then too, but it's like the oh, I gotta be very careful with how I hold this. It's like when I go watch my favorites, like damn, I've watched stupid shit like this all the time, and I'm like, I'm just looking at like some of the stuff I used to watch, but then it's like there's a bunch of stuff that like that never gets recorded, and what the hell? What the hell? Look at that! Look at that! There's a giant dot where the nub was. That's something that should be painted, I feel. That's something I feel like can only be fixed with like painting it, you know? But okay. Okay. So that's there, that's there. This one needs to be just a teeny tiny little bit more. Okay. And then this one goes like right here. Okay. But yeah, no, I'm just thinking like what things that like that I was watching back in the day on YouTube that didn't get saved to like my like favorites or like my likes videos. You know? I'm kind of just wondering now what has gone on in the ages for that. Oh man. That's a big chunky blade. Holy shit. Look at that. That's a big chunky blade. Okay. So that's our gun blade. That is our gun blade. And so what you can do, right, is you can take this and make it a separate sword, right? So they can hold it like this as a sword. And then you can turn this like this. And then this becomes like a gun. So they can like shoot and then slash with the sword like this, right? Or you can combine them together to make one big sword, which I like. This is like something I like with this. It's a modular weapon you can use. A lot of these Koto model support goods are like this. Like, see, you can see she's got the full weapon, and then she's like got it as in the gun mode right now. Okay, and then the only other things we have are these like holsters. So we got the holsters and these like little extra gun bullets, which technically they need to be painted. Let's get this off. A7. So that's this one right here. This was supposed to be a warm-up, and we've already spent like what, 2 hours working on this? This could have been me working on Kagutsuchi-Kou. But no, I was like, I need a warm-up. I need a warm-up. I'm rusty. I'm washed. You know? I'm like, no, I could have been working on Kagutsuchi-Kou, but whatever. But yeah, I don't want to like wipe my search history. Although a part of me thinks I should, just so I can also reset my like algorithm a bit, so I can get like new stuff that like isn't the same things over and over. I think that's like the main thing I want to I need to do. I need to go find something to go like binge for like ever, and then go from there. Oh, fuck. That's hard. That's hard to. That's. One, 2. Okay. I'm gonna have to do this very carefully. 1, 2. Actually, you know what's been showing up on my YouTube feed lately? So people are starting to rediscover HoloCure, and I'm like, why is HoloCure all of a sudden getting like attention again? Because I don't think there's been an update in like months for HoloCure. I don't think there's just been an update like at all. So I'm kind of just wondering why people are like, it feels like people are rediscovering the game again. Like, I was talking about this yesterday actually, about the Twilight Princess manga and how people seem to be rediscovering that, and I was like, I think could be explained as the decomp happened, so people are like showing interest in Twilight Princess in general, and then it kind of just happened that like, oh, check out, they have a manga for this, and then people were like, oh my god, this is actually peak, you know? But I'm like, I don't know what's causing HoloCure to, or it feels like HoloCure on my YouTube feed is like slowly getting rediscovered. Actually, you know what pisses me off when I see it on my YouTube feed? I get these videos all the time where it's like, can you beat X as Y, or can you beat X using only Z? And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why would, who would want that, like, or whatever, right? Like, I get like you could do like want some challenge runs or whatever, but it's like some of these are like really dumb. Like, one that I saw was can Solid Snake survive in Resident Evil? And I was like, what the like, I was watching like maybe 50, like it was like a 30-minute video, and I watched like maybe 10 minutes of it, and like I just clicked off the video because I was like, this guy just doesn't know what he's doing, or he's just showing the game with a mod that he found. I feel like he's the guy who made that video just made the video just as an excuse to show off this like mod he found for Resident Evil 2, where they replaced Leon with the PS1 model Snake. I'm like, I think he just made that video just to show that mod that he found off, and I'm like, because he wasn't really expanding on anything he was talking about. He kind of just listing the facts and listing like how but it was like he was done in a way that was like not engaging, and again it just, I think it was just him wanting to show off that mod. So I'm like, whatever. But no, I had one where it's like, can you beat Fallout New Vegas using only New York reloads? And I'm like, what the fuck is a New York reload? I think I was asking that in the Discord, like, what the fuck is a New York reload? I'm just like, I didn't get that. Like, there's some that's like, can you beat Fallout 3 as an Astartes? And I'm like, you definitely can. And I'm just like, some of these were like really dumb, and it always annoys me when I see them on my YouTube feed. You know what used to annoy me? What's it called? Experts react to, like, you know, this expert reacts to this anime, game, show, or whatever that you really like, and I'm like, okay. I mean, admittedly, there was one that I did see that like actually was kind of entertaining. It was there was this doctor that was reacting to Cells at Work, and I still love Cells at Work. I haven't seen season 2 though. I need to get around to watching season 2, but that was like the only time like I found a well, actually no, there was another one. Those like experts react, or like this person, like this profession reacts to you know, a game or whatever, right? I think the one that I see a lot pop up occasionally is like, you know, lawyers react to like Phoenix Wright or whatever, or whatnot.
Although there was one that I was like I really wanted to watch that I was actually engaged in was there was a gun he runs a like a museum in the UK. I don't remember his name. But they had him react to like the guns in Metal Gear Solid 3 and it was actually pretty interesting hearing someone who actually knew what they were talking about, like actually explaining everything and how the guns work and how close they were to the guns. And then they had to come back for Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta, and they had to do, because the first time they had the same guy come in for Metal Gear Solid 3, and they do a lot of the guns, but they skip over the Snake nerding over the M1911 he gets, and so they had to, I guess they had to do that because they spent a good chunk of the video just talking about it, and then they had to go back talking about the Ocelot jamming his gun, because I guess there were a lot of people who were like for and against and explaining blah blah blah. So that was those are like the only real, like, you know, expert or like this profession reacts to this and or this or some subject or whatever, right? I don't know, like the one that's like trending right now on my YouTube for some reason is like, you know, music producers react to like various game OSTs. I'm like, boring, whatever. I don't even I don't click those. Like I most of the time don't click those. Like in general, those like experts react or professions react to, etc., etc. I'm just like, I don't know why I just get like a big turn off from them, you know. I did see one where like this armorer or this armor expert from this like medieval armor expert like reacts to like or like discusses like Warhammer armor, and that was actually kind of interesting. But like for the most part, I generally stay away from those kinds of things. Let me see here. Can I cut that nub off? Okay, I got the nub off. Alright, so there's your holster. There's your holster with the speed loaders for your revolver gun blade. So these need to be painted because in the little art, the promo art, these are painted as bullets. These are painted as bullets, but they're not painted here, but they should be painted here. Like this inside part should also be painted, it seems. And so should this be painted. Okay. Finally, I think the only other thing is just the other two holders for like the yeah, so this is like the sword holder, this is like the gun holder. So let's just get these off real fast. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then 2 cut here, 1. And 2, hold on. There we go. Okay. Okay. God, we still haven't even started Kagutsuchi-Kou. She's been sitting on the desk here next to me waiting to be built, but I've just been spending so much time on this gun blade. How close am I? Okay, we've got plenty of time. We've got plenty of time. I need a drink. Hold on. Huh? Did I? What the hell? Hold on. So this is the 2 here. Hmm? The fuck? Okay. I don't know what
I don't know what this is. Was that there this whole time? Was that there this whole time? I think we'll... Hold on, let me look at this again. No, I don't see it on there. I think that's just a leftover from like the production of this thing. So let's get you off, and then yeah, there we go. My glove is coming apart. I'm gonna have to change this glove out on the next stretch break. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Polish that up. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna change that out. Okay. Let me think. Trying to think what else. What has been going on? Oh, you know what? You know what? Because we've been watching anime in the Discord server, and we've been going through Kara no Kyokai. This is gonna be like my third or fourth time watching the movie series. I'm still slightly confused on like Paradox Paradigm. I think that's gonna be the one movie I'm never gonna fully understand, no matter how many times I watch it. That movie just makes me feel like a brainlet, because it's like that. Like so many things happen, and it's so jumbled up. And I think that I was talking with someone about this, like last week, about the movie, and something they mentioned in that movie is that there are lots of little like things to disorient the residents, right? And eventually like, they slowly build them, and then they just break. The residents will like eventually break. I think they were trying for something similar with the viewers to make it immersive, you know. And I applaud them for it. Holy crap, my brain is just like does not understand what the hell is going on. Well, it kind of understands now. It kind of understands now what's going on, but like I feel like every time I come back to that movie, to Paradox Paradigm, after not watching it for a couple years, I'm gonna come back and I'm just gonna be like, what am I watching? And then I have to remind myself again what it is. So hold on. I think this just doesn't. I think these two technically don't matter. No, I don't think they technically matter. So I could just shove that here into this holster for now. Okay, yeah. So that's on that holster. Then we just got to get this guy, who I'm gonna cut like right here. Yeah. Oh, there's nothing else. Okay, good. 1, 2. Okay. 3. And that's every part off of all these runners. So there's nothing on this one. There's nothing on this one. There's nothing on this one. This is now done. So I'm probably gonna put these runners in the Kagutsuchi-Kou box. Probably put it in that box just to like store them away. You know? 2. Okay. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying Kara no Kyokai. I am enjoying the Garden of Sinners. I didn't know they had come out with like 2 more movies. Like a couple years after I watched them, because when I watched them there was only like the 8. There was only like the 8. And the hold on, one more. And I didn't know they had come out with 2 more. So I'm gonna enjoy getting to see 2 more movies I have not seen before. Although this translation that I found has in Paradox Paradigm had some very questionable choices, because I think the big one I'm kind of wondering is because in every other translated medium I have seen for Garden of Sinners, they call Toko Dirty Red, right? For some reason in this translation that we're watching, they decided to translate Dirty Red as the Disgraced Scarlet or something. And I'm just like, why? Why would they choose to translate this as a different way instead of like the way everyone has been using for like literal decades? Unless the translation is like technically older and just everyone's been using that for a while. I need a damp cloth just so I can like clean all these sticks. Although if I do get a new set of sand sticks, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. But yeah, there was some questionable editing in some of the translations they had for Paradox Paradigm. I think it was just just something they missed and they never got around to fixing. Oh man. 1, 2, man. 3. Maybe I can just get it with this a bit. Yeah, that's about as good as I'm gonna get it. I don't know if I could get that with the sand sticks in the middle like that. Let's see. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, and then this is the gun. This goes... so this is like upside down. So this actually goes in like this. Alright. So that's like the side holster. This, These go on the sides. This goes on the other side, I'm guessing, because this is like the spare roller. But there we go. There we go. Gunblade is done. Fully. Okay. Oh. Hello. Let's see here. I did not realize this was here. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, there we go. There's your once a stream reminder, folks. Don't just ban your bots, report them, because Switch will take care of them. Alright, let's go and get this all piled up together. We'll leave these aside from here so we can show our progress. But now we actually get to move on to the main thing we were supposed to do. Well, let me see if I can scoot that a little bit better where right there. Right there. So, Kagutsuchi-Kou. This is what we were supposed to be working on today. So, just as a quick show of what she has. So this is the box. You can see her with her armor, without the armor, the posing she can do. There she is, fully built. And then let's see here. This has the three faces she comes with, And then here's the decal sticker sheet. And then I think that's everything on the box. Let's see what we get out of the box. So we're gonna just open that up. God, that's a tall ass box. Okay. So we've got a ton of plastic in here. That's a lot of plastic. There's her hair unit. I want to show the comparison between the two hair units real fast. Let's see here. There's the manual, and then there's the decals. Okay. So this is the normal hair she gets, right? This is I guess I can open this. I guess I can open this. I guess I can open this real fast. This is the alternate hair color she comes with. If you get the pre-order bonus, so she's got blonde or pink. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of the pink. I will be honest, I'm not like a crazy big fan of the pink. But like I think if this was like if she was like tanned like a Geru, I think I would have been like, okay, we can work with pink as like as for that, but no. I will put that over here along with the Gunblade runners. Oh boy. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Hold on. What is going on? My phone apparently was getting blown up by someone. Okay. No, I don't need, okay, I don't need that. All right. Oh boy, we've got a lot of runners to open up. Okay. Let's go ahead and start freeing out all this plastic. Okay. So there's the hair. Let me get my trash can real fast. Okay, I'm guessing this is like the outer armor. I'm guessing this is like the outer armor here. So let's go ahead. This looks like the outer armor color, and it's also in that like heavy heavy angular type. So I think that's what that is. This I see like body parts in here. I think this is like the joints. I see like tummy. I'm guessing that's like a tummy or back. Some thigh units. Yeah, there's. Let's see here. Yeah, so there's that. Ugh. Let's see here. What is this? Oh yeah, this is like the body unit here because I'm seeing like the hips, the waist here. More armor. Let's go ahead and dump that. Yeah, it was so funny when people were first getting this kit and they were like comparing like the hips and everything to like the other frame arm girls, and they were like, oh my god, they're like, Jesus, she's like way bigger than like all the other girls. So like, yeah, that was just real funny to see. Let's see here. We've got this here. And what is this? What is this? More armor units? More armored pieces? Looks like maybe the frame? Maybe like the outer frame part? Oh my god, I'm looking ahead and it's like there's like I'm looking in front of me and there's like tons of plastic out over here. This is the body. Like the normal skin tone stuff. This is like the skin toned portions of her. So like her thighs and chest and everything. Let's see here. What else have we got? We've got the hands, which I think I'll leave the hands in for like in their package for now. These oh god, these are tiny. This is the head unit, it looks like. This is the fuck is this? Is this her neck? I think this is her neck. I think this is like the neck, the little neck. Yeah, it's the neck. I see it in the art. This is like the little neck part. I don't know why they gave us two. Maybe if we lose one? Oh well. Those are tiny. I'm not gonna take those out just yet. Let's see here. These are proper runners. These are proper runners. Hip joints and then more armor. Let's see here what else we've got. Okay, orange. What the hell are these? These are hinges of some kind. These are... I have no idea what the hell these are. I don't know what these could be either. And then here's like her faces. Here's her faces. She's got a smiling, she's got the blushy one, and then she's got the angry one. So we'll leave those in their package too. I'm gonna cut these out though, because these are proper runners. Okay. All right. I still don't know what all this is. I still don't know what these could be. But, well, like I said, this is hinges probably. W. Oh god, there's so much plastic in front of me. Hold on, I need to show this. Look at how much plastic there is here. There's a lot of plastic on this. Like I said, the runners go up to W. So, we are definitely gonna be here like quite a bit. You know what? Let me do something real fast. Put these over here. Okay. And blam. Okay. Let's take a look at the. Let's put these up here, I guess. Actually no. These. We'll go like way over here in this corner. Let's take a look at the manual. So this is Kagutsuchi-Kou. This is what she's gonna look like, fully built up and fully armored up. So let's see here. There's some poses. There's the frame arm she's based on, which is Kagutsuchi-Kou. There's the frame arm she's based on. Let's see here. Some general. What the hell is this? For use in Japan. Oh, this is their replacement runner service, I think. I think this is their replacement runner service because Koto has a replacement runner service that you can get like if you have damaged or missing runners, but you can't. It's only in Japan. They no longer do it in the US anymore. So you can't use them in the US anymore. So let's see here. Instructions on how to get the parts out, where to look for things like the number and letter. Okay. Here's all the runners. And I think it tells you which ones you're not going to. Oh, I think we're going to use everything. I think we do use everything. So we start with the head, then we move to the torso, the hips, and then it looks like we do the arms, then the legs, and then we put her all together. And then you can change out. It tells you how you can change certain things out. And then we get the armored up version. Yeah, this is how to build up her armored version. Like all the armored pieces and whatnot. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing it. Oh, wait a second. Oh, okay, so there's something here. So there is a reason why they have two of the neck peg. One is smaller and one is bigger. I kind of wish that we had the instructions in English. I kind of wish we did have the instructions in English. That's just me. I wish they gave us an option to have the instructions in English so I can read stuff like why certain things are the way they are. Okay, we got through all this. We got through all this. There's her leg. There's the backpack. Okay. There's her backpack. There's building the weapon. Her big rifle. There's her shield. Oh, the shield is just 6. Okay. The shield shouldn't be too hard. Oh, the gun is big enough that it needs its own support. Okay. Okay. And she has a leg part like Go-Rai does. Okay. Oh, okay. I think what this is, because frame arm, right? Because they have their Mega Man devices things. Right, so I think the smaller peg, is for frame arm girls. I think the bigger one is their Mega Man device characters. And then here's a color guide on how to like paint certain things or whatever. And then here's where the decals go. So you can like put the decals on. Do they have? Where is that? Hold on, I want to look at something. Did they mention where the decals are beforehand? Do they tell you where or when you're supposed to put those decals on? No. No, they don't. So that's the color correction guide if you want to paint certain things to be more color accurate. Alright. Let's go on our next treachery because I need to go take care of a few things. So I will see you guys in 5 minutes, alright? Alright. Okay. Hello, we are back. Okay, it's kind of good that we didn't start Kagutsuchi-Kou yet because there's actually one other thing I really wanted to show off. I recently got my hands on something that was like, what's it called? It finally arrived after all this time. I talked about this a long time ago. I've not brought it up since, really, but I have acquired something that is actually really neat. I have gotten my merch. I just got it today. So there's like the desk mat and everything. I haven't opened any of this yet. This literally just arrived like this week. So I'm gonna be opening all this real fast to like show it all off right now because I'm really excited the fact that I got my merch. Here, let me get this out first because this is the we had 2 desk mats, we had a shirt, we had a shirt, we had what else do we have? We have a hoodie, we have some acrylic stands and everything. So this is the first one. I haven't seen any of it yet. This is the XXL, or this is the XL desk mat. So this is, oh god, this is really wide. This art was done by my art mama. And oh man, that turned out really well. I think the lights are like washing it out a little, but like you can see everything. You can see like the gun blade. You can see like the gun blade there and everything. You can see like the horse. You can see like me there and everything. Let me push these up a little. So there's that one. Okay. All right. Next, I'm just pulling stuff out at random. I literally, like I said, I haven't seen any of this yet. So I don't know what's in here or where anything is at. What is this? Oh, this looks like the shirt. This looks like the shirt. Hold on. Oh, this looks like the shirt. Hold on. Okay. Ah, new clothes smell. Don't you just love it? Yeah, this is the shirt. Okay, so this is the shirt with the art Coolin has made. There's that, and then I think there's something on the back. Let me check. No, there's nothing on the back or the sleeves, but this is the shirt. Oh fuck! Not the nubs. Not the nubs. Hold on. Let me put the nubs over here for a second. Okay. So there's the shirt. There it is again with the same art again by Quillet Mama right there. So, oh my god. Shirt. Let's see here. The next thing out of the bag. I feel something here. Oh, this is a huge one. This is the XXL. This is like this is the company's biggest desk mat size they've got. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to put the whole thing on the desk. Do I have it upside down? Oh, there we go. Oh boy. Hold on, I want to show this. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. This is their XXL mat, which is like the biggest size mat they've got. So you can see all the little chains and everything are on the side over here. You can see like me and my ugly mug over here. They did a very good job with this. This feels nice and weighty. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. What else we've got in this sucker? What else do we have in this sucker? Oh, I think this is the hoodie. I think this is the hoodie. Hold on. Oh, yeah, no, this is the hoodie. Okay. And I'm going to take pictures of all this later because, like I said, this is literally, like, in the bag. This is literally all in the bag right now. So... okay. So this is the hoodie. Oh, man. So there's that. And I think the sleeves have... yeah, the sleeves have this here. So you can see that. And I think the art is on the back of this hoodie. Oh my god, this hoodie feels heavy. This hoodie feels heavy. Look at that. Look at how that turned out. Something's going on there with the face a little, but yeah, no, that's the hoodie right there. Okay. There should be a couple more things in here. Acrylics, because I love acrylics. Holy hell, that's a lot. Okay. Let's see here. We have... there should be a couple more things in here. So, there's the keychain. There should be like a sticker in here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Is that everything? Yeah, okay. There we go. So here's the sticker. I don't even know where I'm going to put the sticker. But we have a sticker. Because I believe if nothing else, you should have a sticker. For merch. There's the sticker. Just so that way you can see how big it is. Remember that these squares are 1 inch by 1 inch. So this is... it's about 2 inches by 1, 2... It's like a 2 by 3 inch sticker. So that's a 2 by 3 inch sticker. We've got a little acrylic keychain. Again, about I'm gonna guess about 2 to 3 inch. It's about 2 to 3 inches. Then we've got the acrylic stands. Oh god, these are huge. These are huge. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, what the heck? Oh wow, this. Okay, I'm gonna have to talk to them because this acrylic stand is kind of scratched up actually. Okay, that's a little disappointing. Hold on. That's a little disappointing that this one's a bit scratched up. I'm gonna have to let them know that hey, this one got scratched up a bit, in the production or whatever. So, but this is a huge one again. Let's see here. So if I put this here and I put this like here, so we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. We're looking at like 5 inches by 1, 2. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is like a 5x7 acrylic stand. So I will have to talk to them about that. That one's kind of scratched up a little. And then finally we have one more acrylic stand. If I can get this thing out. Hold on. What side is this on? Ah, I see the side it's on. I think. No, wait. No, it's okay. I had it the right side. Let me see. Again. Man. Okay, I think the back ones are more. The back sides are a little more scratched up, but there we go. Okay, I'll have to talk to him about that. So this is the other one. Again, this is the one with the art by Quillet Mama. So again, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 inches. I'm guessing by 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this one's like 3 by 5. So this is all the merch that we've got. Let me double check this. Yeah, all of these acrylics need to. I'm gonna have to let them know that the acrylics came out scratched up. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, that's still pretty bad. What the heck? Okay. Well. There's no sticker on all of these, right? Okay. But yeah, okay. But no, I'm still kind of just amazed at the fact that I have my own merch now. Some minor things aside, I'm still just kind of amazed over the fact that I have my own merch now. So, I will be talking to them about it, but again, we have merch. And the merch is here. It is in my hands, and I cannot believe I have this merch here. So, I'll have to put this all away in a second. Hold on, let me. Can I put that on? Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. So there's that one. And then this one is gonna be go on here. Okay. Get on there. Ooh. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, there we go. Merch. Alright. I need to put all this. Oh man, how am I gonna do this? Okay. Let's put you here, put you here, I guess. And then I'll put you over here for now. Okay. Alright. That was the other big like cool thing I found that I had gotten that I wanted to show off. So But now that I've shown off the thing that I wanted to show off, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go. Oh right, this needs to go like right up here, I think. Let me put some of this stuff back so that way I can. That way I can figure out how I'm gonna do this. All right, let's get to work. Frame arm girl, Kagutsuchi-Kou. Okay. Let's start with. Let's get to work on this. So we're building the head first, it seems. So we're gonna get the hair and everything. That means I do need a face right off the bat. I'm gonna use this one for like our faces while we build faces up. So let me get this out here. And then I need... Oh man, I'm going to need 1,000,000 runners, aren't I? These frame arms always need like 1,000,000 runners. So I need the D runner. So I'm going to need this because this is all the hair. Let's see here. D runner. There it is. D, A... I think it's just D and A for this first one. So... D20 D25 here it is. This is D25 right here. So I'm gonna hold it like this. Hold on. Let me get something to drink. Alright. Hold on. Okay. Okay, let's get D25 first, because that's that's where we're gonna build off the head. So 1, 2, 3. I still can't believe the fact that I have merch. That's just one of those things that I never thought would ever happen. That I have my own merch line. You know? And it's like, it wasn't like that hard to set up either, you know? The only thing that was like a problem was the fact that I had to get some of the art myself, but that was just something I was like, I should have realized going into it. You know? And I generally don't commission a lot of art for myself. I should just start getting around to commissioning art for myself. Just put a pause on like buying Gunpla kits and like buy some art once in a while. Even some just like cheap skebs. I should do that once in a while. Just get like a cheap skeb and like just get some cute little art for myself. Okay. Right, I need to trim this off. So okay. Alright, so I'm just looking to make sure. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright. Let's build her hair. So this is the back side they want to start with. And then A9. A9 right here. Perfect. So I'm gonna hold it like that, like this. Yeah, this is the way that I want to hold it. So let's get these two off first. Oh yeah, no, I never thought I would get like merch for myself. Like merch of me, you know. So the fact that I do have it is like something I can cross off on the things I have done as a 2D anime boy. I think the next thing I want to do is get another L2D outfit and then go and get 3D. Although I don't know what I would do with 3D. I genuinely don't know what I would do with a 3D model. I genuinely don't know. But, like, I already know how I want that model to be in my head. Like, I want a low poly Metal Gear Solid 1 style model. I want a low poly Metal Gear Solid 1 style 3D model. That's what I want out of a 3D model. I wanted that. So I wanted something that can actually be put into Metal Gear Solid 1. And it can actually run on a PS1. Because I think that would be funny. I think that would be funny. Let's see here. 600. Although, like, an actual proper 3D model, I think would be fun. But I don't know what I would do with a 3D model. That's just one of those things that's like, I think the problem is I don't have room in my room to, like, really move around with, like, a 3D setup, you know? So the amount of use I would get out of a 3D model would be, like, very low. Although I could do something where it's like, you know, I could be just 3D and then have, like, redeems that I do funny stuff with. I've seen someone do that with their 3D model. It wants to go right there, it looks like. Okay. Okay. Next. Hold on. My wrist has been very itchy these past couple of days, and I don't know why my wrist is itching. It's such a weird experience. It's such a weird spot to be itchy. It's like my wrist. Not like my not like my arms. It's literally like my wrist. And I don't know what's causing that. Let's see here. So they want us to do the specific order. So they want A3 to go in first. So A3. They want this to go in first. That's probably the way I'm gonna hold it. 1, 2. But yeah, I genuinely don't know what I would do with 3D, because it's like, because I think you need, like, a lot of room to, like, use a 3D model, right? Like, I mean, aside from, like, VR chat. Well, actually, even with VR chat, I don't know. I'd have to ask, like, because I, like, the Okami does a lot of 3D streams and stuff, so, or she does a lot of VR chat, so I can ask her about how much room I would need for, like, VR chat. And then hopefully my computer won't explode when I, like, try to use VR chat, because I've seen other people do it and then it's like their computer just explodes whenever they try to do anything in it. But yeah, that new L2D outfit, is like the priority right now. Then 3D, and then I genuinely don't know what to do after that. Maybe more L2D outfits. Like, I have an idea for the next couple, like, outfits I want. I have an idea for the next couple outfits I want. You know? But we're gonna... I need to, like, wait and see how certain things go or whatnot. Although new outfits probably would also mean new merch. So that would mean I'd have to commission art for new merch as well, which would be fine. I wouldn't have anything against it. Although I don't know what like art what merch I would want at that point, because it's like I've already gotten all the merch I want at this point. Just more of the same, maybe, just with new art. Just more of the same with new art. I don't know. Right here. Were the other frame arm girls' heads built like this, or is this a new way they're experimenting with building a head? Because I vaguely remember like the back of the hair is like all one part, but this one is like two parts now. So A1 right here. So I'm gonna hold it like this. Sure. 1, 2. Okay. And then we'll just take this nub off first. And sand this nub down first. Okay. Actually, I think it'd be better just to sand it from there. Let's see here. Can I do it like this? Okay. Yeah, I think this is the way to go. And then... Okay. 1,000. Where's my cloth? Just so I can wipe the plastic off. Okay, and then... Alright, that looks good. Now let's get this other nub off. I will say, the XL desk mat is like the perfect size to play Magic on. So I think the only other piece of merch I would really, really, really want is like card sleeves. I would kill to be able to make card sleeve, like merch of like card sleeve art, like those character sleeve arts that, or character art sleeves you can get for like Bushi Road. Where'd my sand stick? Oh, there it is. There's my stick. Okay. Right there. And then we go to 800. Yeah, that's like the one thing I would want, like really want, is like a character art sleeves. I think that's like the one thing I would really want. Although I don't know how I would be able to get that as merch, because like I know with Dragon Shield lets you make custom sleeves to, as long as you have the art, like the art is like your own, all right? So, oh god, oh wow, that's actually kind of pretty. The way that like, okay, let me see here. Yeah, I don't see a seam line there. That's like genius. Oh my god, I don't see, the only seam line I see is like here, and you could argue that that's like a hair split in the hair. Okay, but that is genius. Okay, let's see here. Now what do they want? They want 2 and 4. So these two, the side hairs. Okay, 1, and then 2. One, 2, and then 3. Okay. then we just gotta sand that nub off. So I think I want to hold it like this while I do it, and it just go that way. But yeah, I don't know how I would get like character art sleeves. That feels like a, because like I don't think anybody is offering to make that for VTubers, you know. So I think that's just something I would have to like arrange myself with like some company and be like, excuse me, I'm just a small little indie VTuber. Can I make merch of like my character art, please, please, please? And just be like, you know, just ooh woo as hard as I can, and fail horribly at it. You know. There we go. Okay. Yeah, because I genuinely don't know who would be willing to make that kind of thing, or how you can even make that. You know what's funny? When I first started playing like Yu-Gi-Oh, when I first started learning how to play like seriously learning how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, I used to buy like character sleeve, like the sleeves with the art on them, and then like I thought they were so cool, but then like when I actually started learning how to play Shuffle and everything, like they got destroyed fast. So in my little brain, when I would get sleeves, it's like after a while, it's like I realized, okay, character art sleeves in general, bad. Just get like monocolored sleeves, get monocolored like Ultra Pro sleeves, because like Ultra Pro standard size sleeves are garbage. But for whatever fucking reason, the Ultra Pro's like small size sleeves were actually pretty great. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why there was such a difference in quality between the two. But that's just how that was. Let's see here. I need to get 4 out now. Doink. And... doink. Okay. We're doinking. Alright, let me put those back on the screen for a second. Okay. 1. Oh. But then, as I got older and I started playing other games and everything, I went back and re-explored character sleeves in my White Shorts days. When I was playing White Shorts, I started looking at character sleeves again, and I realized I can get clear over sleeves and just be that guy with like the double sleeve deck that's like this fucking thick, and then just like have people shuffle the fuck out of it. And eventually I started getting character sleeves back for White Shorts, and I would double sleeve them and everything. And so now all my White Shorts decks are now double sleeved in character art that's like the focus of the deck. Like I have a Lifa Suguha deck in White Shorts, and Lifa is like the character art on it, or she's the sleeved waifu on it, right? So, and then I think, let me think, what am I using on my 2 Cancol decks? Because I'm fairly confident I have like character art sleeves for my Akagi deck, but I don't know who the character was. I don't remember. I haven't looked at the deck in a long time. I know, let me think. I know, I think the Fate Apocrypha deck I have has like, what's it called? Has Mordred on it. So that might, I think that might be what I have there. Let me think. Goblin Slayer. What does Goblin Slayer have? Wait, is Goblin Slayer even in character art sleeves? I don't know. I don't think so. I'd have to go like look for where I put those White Shorts decks and like pull them all out and like see what sleeves there were all in there. Okay. All right. Again, I don't see seam lines in the hair. I don't see any kind of seam lines in the hair. Genius. You know what's funny? I think when I was building the real grade Burning Gundam, I got curious about the difficulty of a frame arm girl compared to a high grade, real grade, master grade, whatever, right? And I was like, how hard are frame arm girls compared to that? And I was looking, and it turns out that frame arm girls are like the in between for, like, difficulty wise, they're in between about a master grade and a real grade. So I have been working on the hard kits from the start. Well, hard-ish kits. I wouldn't say like they're like hard. Like compared to a high grade, yeah, they're hard. Oh fuck! I need the F runner. What do you mean I need the F runner? Okay. D. And oh, is this it? F. Wait, what the? Oh, it's her hairband. I was like, why do I need why do I need the F runner? And then I look over here, it's her hairband. Well, it's the hairband when she doesn't have the... Yeah, see, it's the hairband when she doesn't have the helmet on. So what do I need? F20. Right here. Okay, so we'll grab it from like there, and from like right there. Okay, and then I don't need this again. I don't need that again. But since this is gonna be seen, because this is the hairband, I'm gonna have to be very careful with my like sand sticks. All right, one, and make sure I don't I don't like mark this up real bad. Okay. But yeah, no, I found that very amusing. That like real grades are like the frame arm girls are like around that difficulty. Let me see here. Yeah, okay. Got rid of that nub. I forgot to get that wet towel. I forgot to get that wet towel for the sand sticks. I should do that on the next break. Just go and get a wet towel for all this. 600, what is that, 800? Yeah, okay. Now we go to 1,000. Yeah, I need to clean these sticks. I really need to clean these sticks, because look. That's a lot of dust on them. Okay. And then we just polish this up, I guess. And then You know what? I may just get the towel right now. 'Cause this is not polishing the way it should. Let me see here. No. No, that's not polishing at all. You know what? We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. I'm just because I need to clean these sticks up, like, pretty badly. So I'll be back in about 5 minutes while I get these cleaned up. So early stretch break. So I'll see you guys in 5. All right. All right. Oh, I don't know how he didn't see me, but I'm gonna take it. Hello, we are back. Why am I with my head off? Hold on. Okay. Alright. I don't know why that it was back. Hello, thank you for welcoming me back. Okay. Let's see if wiping these down with a damp cloth was what I needed to get this to polish it the way it needs to be polished. Because again, it's not polishing the way it should be, I feel. Let me see here. Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's actually a lot better. That's a lot better. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot better. I guess it was just wiping it down with a damp cloth was what was needed right there. Okay. Let's go do this. Let's get our one more little, just a teeny tiny little bit shorter. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and see how the sand sticks work now that they've been, like, properly dampened and cleaned up. So let's go 1, 2. One more. 3. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's operating much better. All right. Let's go to 600 now. See how that works. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, that is working much better, I feel. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, I think that was the trick. Was just getting these a little damp and wiping off all the excess dust that has been building up on all these. Okay. And then let's go ahead and get that nice and polished up with the 7000 stick. Okay. Ah, see, that's operating much better. Now let me just use this. Ah, there we go. That is perfect. Yeah, okay, that's good. That is good. Let's go ahead. They want A7 and A8. Ah, there's 2 of each of these. That means there's probably going to be a second variant. Oh, no, there is a second variant. I remember, because I saw it on the runner. There's a version of this headband with, like, extra parts on it for the armored version. So we are gonna come back to this in a little bit, I feel. Or after we build, like, the base form. So let's go ahead and get these off. That was 7. So 7 is gonna be on this side. Okay, good to know. Oh, that just inserts into the slot. So I don't think we need to go crazy with the sanding here. Put that there so I know where to go. Oh, I want these sticks over here. I want my sticks over here. I keep changing where sticks are, and I'm gonna lose them after a certain point if I'm not careful. Okay. Okay. This one I definitely need to be a little bit careful about. Let me think. What were we talking about? What were we talking about before I got annoyed with my sticks and I had to like I had to rinse them off a little. Well, not rinse them off. What I did was I just took a damp cloth and just ran them along the sides, each side like once, and then I just dried them up with a dry cloth. I'm not gonna be able to snip that, so I'm just gonna have to go a little bit more in with the sand stick here. There's no real neat way to do this. There's no real neat way to do this. There. Oh, I have to be careful that I don't accidentally like smooth off this like hair spike down here. Okay. Let's do it like this. Okay, I think that's good enough there. Let's go to 600. But yeah, I have my eye on some new tools I'm gonna be getting for the gym sniper build. I have some new tools I have my eyes on for the new gym sniper build. Hold on. I may have done goofed on the hair a bit, but that's fine. I may have goofed on the hair a bit, but that's fine. I goofed on it a little bit, but I think we'll be fine with the hair. Let's see here. So this goes. Where does this go? Let's see. Oh no, the hair goes over here. On this little vent, or the headband here. There we go. Okay. So now we gotta do it on the other one too. And I should be more careful. Hold on. How badly did I muck that up? Actually, I mucked it up pretty bad. Now that I'm actually looking at the. Now that I'm actually looking at it, yeah, I mucked it up pretty bad. The little hair thing over here. So, hopefully, I'll remember to be more careful with it next time. So again, this one doesn't need a lot of sanding because this is just the peg that's going in. So let's go ahead, just take a 400 right. Where's my 400? There it is. Let's give it a quick once. There. Okay. Okay, this one I think might actually be a little bit more manageable. This one I think might be actually a little bit more manageable. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Can I do it with this? I highly doubt it. Ow! I poked myself. I poked myself on the hair. Ow. Can't believe I poked myself on the hair like that. Okay. Let's try... Let's try like this. Let's try like this. Oh, you know what? There's still a lot of the nub left on it. Okay. I've gotten rid of more of the nub now. So that should hopefully be enough to let me do it this way. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's better. All right, 600. What? Okay. Let's go to 800 here. Oh my god, I cannot see what I'm doing. Yeah, I've got some new tools in mind. Like I said, this is one of those things where it's like how I was talking about how there was a they have sand sticks that are like pointed. This would be a good place for that kind of sand stick. So instead of having to do like what I'm doing right now, I can just use the very pointed one and just very gently go through that one spot. Okay. And then... yeah, okay, I think that's as good as I'm gonna get that. I think that's as good as I'm gonna get that. So... alright, let's do... where is it? Here? Here. Okay. Shove her in... oh god. There we go. Okay. Put that up there for a second. Put these over here. Okay. I need A5. A5. Because that's going to be the front part. One, two. Okay. Ugh. But yeah, the new sand sticks, the ones that are like pointed, I think those will be great. They have like sands. The store I'm looking at has a bunch of neat tools because it's run by a guy who is like he builds Gunpla for competition. He builds like competition Gunpla, like, or not, how do I put it? So there's a contest that happens like once a year, where they show like people build like the most amazing customized Gunpla ever, right? And so this guy, he builds Gunpla for that competition and has won in the past. Hello Australia, how you been? Hope you've been well. Hope the week has been good to you. Oh, I wanted to the thing I said. Remember the thing I was talking about earlier? How I said I had cool stuff. Yeah, let me show you. Check it. We have merch. My merch has finally arrived. So this is the stuff I was saying that was like really cool. I have my merch finally arrived. So these are like two of the acrylic stands. hold on. I'm trying to reposition myself. Okay. Let's see here. We have the sticker and the acrylic keychain. So that's we have that. Let me see here. We have the sweater. So this is the sweater. The front side has this as the art, and then the back side has the full art. And then there's like art on the sleeves. There's art on the sleeves. It's a nice heavy jacket too. And then we've got two desks. We've got a shirt. We've got a shirt. And then... Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh shit. My headphones. No. You can't run away on me. I still need you. And then we've got two desk mats. So you can kind of see those two. Oh, hello. So there's the XXL mat, desk mat. And then here's the, oh god. Here's the XL desk mat. So you can kind of see that as well. And then here's what it looks like on this side. The gun blade and everything. But yeah, that was the secret thing I that I was talking about earlier today. But yeah, no, I hope your Warframe stream was good. We spent a lot of time building this thing. We spent a lot of time building this, which is the gun blade that is currently disassembled, but because I needed a warm up for building Plamo again, because I hadn't done this in a while, and that took like 2 hours. So good to see that the skills are coming back though. 1, 2, okay. 600. Now we're just chatting about the tools I'm going to be getting in the future. There's a guy that I watch on YouTube. He is Ray Studio. He does a lot of Gunpla, Plamo like customization tutorials and whatnot, in like little shorts where he like does like crazy stuff that has won him competitions in the past. And he runs a store for like Gunpla, for like customization tools, and I'm looking at some of the stuff he has, and I want to get my hands on that for the gym Spartan or gym sniper build we're gonna do in the future. I still need to finalize my paint that I want to use though. I still want to finalize the paint I want to use. Oh, there's the nub. There is the nub. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 600. 2, 1. Cause like, I don't know if I want like a shiny matte or shiny like glossy matte paint, or if I want like a what's it called? Like a matte, like a duller matte color. A part of me wants to get like some gunmetal matte like thing, but I don't know if they have that in like the bubblegum blue and pinks that I want to do the kit in. Let's see here. So this goes right here. Okay, I don't think some of these screw-ups I did earlier are too noticeable. Okay. So let's pop the face in. The face goes in like, I think right here. Or like right here. Fuck, I don't remember. Okay, I don't remember how Frame Arm Girls did their faces. Okay. Alright. There's her head. So you can kind of see that. I know it's not going to autofocus like at all. There's like her hairband and everything. There's like the back of the head. But yeah, so there's her head. We have built We have built the head. Okay. Let me check something real fast. How long have we been going? Let's see here. Oh wow, we've only been going like 3.5 hours. We've only been going like 3.5 hours. Okay. Okay. 3.5 hours. That's 3.5 hours, and we've built this gun blade, and we've built her head. That's actually not too bad progress so far. Okay. Now we're working on the torso, it seems. Okay. We're gonna work on the torso, it seems. Actually, you know what I want to do real fast? The pegs are like bugging me. I want to make sure that they are doing what I think they're doing with the pegs, and that one is for a frame arm girl head and the other is for a Mega Man device. Sure, whatever. Camera, please. Can I? Hello? Okay. Let me give me a second. Hold on. Give me like 2 seconds to check something. Okay. Please refer to the painted part 1, painted part 2. Okay. Painted parts 1. View from the side. Okay. So they do want the small one here. Because again, I do believe the small one is the... Let me see here. Let me see if I'm correct. Megavan device... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was right. Okay. So, I will... Let me pull the stream back up for a second. Oh! Fuck this cable. Okay. 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 So, as I was saying, this head part is used depending on if you're going to use a frame arm girl head or a Mega Man device head. I don't have any Mega Man devices at all, so we're going to use the small one here for the entire time. Okay. So, I'm going to need... Oh god, I'm going to need a lot of stuff here. D and then C. So let's get the let's keep it simple to like 2 runners at a time. So I need the D and C runners. So here's the D runner. Where's my C runner? A F N. Ah, they gave us 2 copies of the N runner. Let's see, H runner. This is the G runner. This is the M runner. This is the L runner. A second copy of the L runner. This is the C runner. Here we go. Okay. And I'm gonna put them this way so that way I can hopefully see the runner letter at the top. Okay, so this is the 2 runners we're gonna use. And it seems like we're gonna use a bunch of the D runner first. Okay. Let's see how they want us to do this. So they want the booba first. So D18. So this is D18. Okay. I do see mold lines on this one, which, admittedly, I mean, I don't think there was any way to get around the having mold lines on this. Let's see here. We just snip that really close, and then oh boy, sand sponges would be nice right here, just so that way I could avoid having to use this straight edge on here. Okay. Maybe one more. Yeah, okay, that was good. I gotta be careful with this, because if I do it too much, it's gonna flatten it out a little too weirdly. Okay. 2, 3. Okay. Let's get that, clean that off a little. 800. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. A part of me wants to get rid of this seam line too. Can I do it with just the 7,000? No. Okay. Can I do it with just this then? Okay. Okay. 800. Okay, I don't need to do too much sanding on this. This is just to remove those seam lines there, and then polish it up a little. And that looks good. That looks good. Okay. Now we gotta do it on this side too. A little bit more there. Okay, perfect. That's actually relatively flat, so I think I could be a little. I think I could be. I'll be fine on this one. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. This one's a lot easier to work on. This is a lot easier to work on. And then we just polish that up nice and pretty. Yeah, that turned out well. Yeah, that turned out well. Okay. So, this is D18. So this is like this. Now I need oh god, what do I need? 23? So 23 is right here. And this is just like an inside peg, so I don't think I need to go... Again, I don't think I need to go crazy on this one. Okay. 1, 2... A single swipe should be enough, I feel. Yeah, single swipe should be good there. This one, again, I think this goes inside. So I'm not, if I smooth this one out, it's not to like get rid of the stress mark. It's just to make it more able to move around. Yeah, like that. Okay. So this goes right here, it seems. Okay. So that's inside. 23, 2... D20. They want D20 here. Where's... Oh, 20 is right here. Okay. Okay. But yeah, like I said, sand sponges... I'm probably gonna get sand sponges for, like, curved parts better. Chisel... Like, little chisels to, like, deepen lines for panel lining, or to make my own if I really want to, because I could do that. Like I said, the paint is the big one. I'm like wondering what I'm gonna do about, because I'm still kind of up in the air if I want to make it like shiny or like matted or dulled. A part of me does want to try to do like a gunmetal maybe. let's see here. Okay. We just need that. Need that a little bit. 1, 2. Yeah. Although I think it'd be fine. I think a glossy would, for our first attempt, would be fine. A glossy paint would be fine. Oh, wait. Wrong. Shit. I thought I was using the 7,000 stick to polish this. Okay. That's good. Let's get this guy here. Alright. And then that's like right there. So... One... 2. I may have gotten a little greedy on that, but that's fine. Okay. And whoop, and perfect. So this goes like this, and this is gonna go in right here. Okay. And if I was godlike, I could use Tamiya cement to get rid of this seam line here. You see the seam line here? You could get rid of that with a Tamiya thin cement, and that'll just merge that into one. And then I would just have to carefully sand that down with a sand sponge. But I don't have the tools for that. I think that's like the big thing I want to learn though, is getting rid of these like seam lines along connected parts. That is the thing I want to learn mainly. That is the thing I'm gonna be like primarily practicing with the gym sniper. Let's see here. C6, this one. Getting rid of the seam lines, I think, is gonna be the thing I want to learn how to do properly. Because that's gonna make the whole kit just look a whole lot cleaner. From what I've, because like my Twitter feed has a lot of like Gunpla, like customized Gunpla kits on it, and they look so good. And it's like, well, I want to get to that point one day. But it's like, holy hell, that's gonna be a lot of trial and error. It's gonna be a lot of heartbreak because I'm gonna mess up some kits here and there, which is why I'm like, I want to first start with a couple kits that I don't really care for. You know, I want to start with a couple kits I don't really care for. Again, that's why we got the gym sniper. But I know that at some point I'm gonna mess it up real bad on a kit that I really, really wanted to do well with. So but that's just the part. That's just something you have to get used to as like when you're learning something new. Like you're gonna make mistakes, and I haven't really tried to like learn anything new recently. So it's like the fear of messing up is like there again, you know. But I can't be afraid of making mistakes. You can't be afraid of making mistakes when you want to learn and improve. This way. Okay. Perfect. It is prepped and ready for the next set of sanding. Okay, right there. And then 600. The only other thing I'm kind of wondering is, again, where am I going to store the paints and everything? That's like the one thing I'm kind of wondering is, where am I going to put all the paints for everything in between? Okay. So they want this to look like that, correct? No. No, 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 no. They want the opposite. So they want to make sure you don't have it like that. Okay. Okay. So there's that. Now we gotta do the other one. Okay. Let's get the other one out. What am I doing? D19. D19 to work on this one. This is the next one. So let's grab you out. 1, 2. I think the big thing I'm scared about with the cement though is I still haven't gotten an answer for this. I've been looking around to try to figure. I'm gonna have to like start asking people directly, but because I can't seem to find it on like YouTube tutorials and whatnot. But like, how long is the cement supposed to stay on the? Like, you're supposed to leave it alone once you like put like the cement on the two pieces. Because what happens is the cement is gonna melt it. So I'm a little afraid that if I put too much, it's gonna melt and glob too much. But at the same time, it needs to do something like that when you're doing like that. And then I have to like sand down and like cut out all the excess. And that's like the thing that's like worries me a little. Okay, hold on. Did I get rid of that seam line just now? I did. Okay, so I can do that with just a 1000 sand stick. Okay. It won't be too damaging on it. I can get rid of these. Okay, new tech I have learned with these sticks. So I'm probably going to keep using these sticks for like a long time. I'm probably going to get some new sticks, because these ones are starting to wear out a teeny tiny little bit. But I have been learning a lot with these sticks. So like the stick, if I run it along the edge like once or twice, that's usually enough to like count as the amount of sanding you need for each grade or each grit level, as I've learned. Yeah. See? So watch. I'm gonna take this, and then, like I said, I could run with these particular sand sticks. Like if it wasn't these particular sand sticks in general, it probably wouldn't work. But with these particular sticks, I've learned that I can just go the whole length twice with each grit level, and that covers my sanding needs here. See, that does a very good job. I should. Oh no! I just learned. These particular mold lines I can just get rid of with the 1K stick. 1, 2, because like right now my goal is to get rid of that nub mark. Okay. And then there's a seam line right there that I want to get rid of. I have that one almost gone. Hold on. Perfect. That seam line has now left. So now we just polish it up with the 7K stick. Nice. See? Little things you learn when you get used to using your tools. Little things you learn as you get used to using your tools. Okay. So now I need D20. What do I need? I need D23, which is this one. Hello, Surfer Stitchy. How you been? Hope you've been well. Hope the week has been good to you. Right now, we're working on this frame arm girl here. Hello, Beta. How you been? Hope you've been well. Hope the weekend has been good to you. We're working on frame arm girl's Kagutsuchi-Kou. So let me show what she's supposed to look like when she's done. Well, let me first let me get this prepped. Hold on. Where's my 400? There it is. You're doing all right. I'm doing good. I'm a little hungry, but that's about it. Let me show what she's supposed to look like when she's done. So this is Kagutsuchi-Kou. This is what she's supposed to look like when she's done. Right now, we've only done the head, and we did these model support goods as a warm up because I haven't done Gunpla building in a while. So I was like, you know what? Let's use this to like warm up, and this is like a gunblade type thing. We're sharing. Yeah, no, I shared the box. I shared the box that I was like, yeah, I have this, you know, blah blah blah, and then, oh god, my wrist is like real itchy. I don't know why. I was like, this is gonna be the next thing I work on. So now I finally have the time after all that power holding to do. I can't afford an Exia recalculation right now, so I'm gonna get the second best thing. I don't have a lot of experience with Gunpla, like general Gunpla. Like the only Gunpla I've built is what's it called? I've only built the two versions of the Burning Gundam, so the high grade and the real grade. Those are the only two I've built in terms of Gunpla. Although I have a bunch on deck. Hold on. This is gonna be the first. This is gonna be the kit we work on after Kagutsuchi-Kou. Once we finish her, we're gonna work on the Gym Sniper, and the Gym Sniper is gonna be like the first thing I'm gonna be like customizing. So like we're gonna try to get rid of all these seam lines. We're gonna paint it all up. We're gonna do some panel lining on it and everything. This is gonna be the first kit I do all that on. And then I've got a bunch of other like frame arm girls that I also gotta work on. I don't know if you've seen it. Hold on. I want to show this. The Leaning Tower of Plamo. Hold on. Yeah, that's my backlog. That's my backlog. Like you can see, like down there, we've got Stiletto combo kit. We've got Metal Gear Ray. We've got the what's it called down here? We've got the Death Stranding kit. We've got some frame arm girls up here. Let me see here. We've got P Bandai Desultors like down here, I think. No, they're like down here. They're like down here, I think. P Bandai Desultor kits. We've got P Bandai Gym Spartans and the Sniper here. We've got Shuffle Alliance up here. And then we've got more Shuffle Alliance stuff up here. But yeah, no, that is the plan. We are gonna be working on getting rid of that backlog because I've got more kits coming in soon. What am I doing? Okay, so I just did this. Let's see here. We have to get D21, which is right here. But yeah, no, like I said, I hope the weekend has been good to you, and if it hasn't, then I hope next week will be better. I am a little hungry though. I am a little hungry. I am a teeny tiny little bit hungry. I don't know what I'm gonna get though. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. I'm gonna, because I have tomorrow off. I have tomorrow off. And I'm gonna go visit some friends tomorrow. I'm gonna see if we can go get Jollibee. I'm gonna see if I can convince them to go and get Jollibee, cause I kind of want to try Jollibee. And there's a Jollibee like a little while away from us, but it's not like it's not what's it called? It's not like a journey. But it is gonna take us like a little while to get there. So I'm kind of wondering if I can convince them to like be like, hey, let's go get Jollibee. Give it a try, you know? See if they'll agree with the plan. And if they are, then hey, we'll go and get Jollibee. We could tell the rest of the IRL friend group that, hey, Jollibee is actually not that bad, or hey, this sucks. Don't get it, you know? Let's see here. Shit. Let me see here. I think I gouged it ever so slightly. It's ever so slightly gouged, but I don't think it'll be too hard to fix up a little. Okay. I'm using this way more than I've ever used. It's just been sitting on my desk, and I'm like, you know what? Why don't I just use this more often? So now I've been using this while I've been building all this, and it's actually been very helpful in getting all of this like excess dust, plastic dust that comes out from all the sanding. Okay. Let me see here. How did that turn out? Perfect. It got rid of it perfectly. Okay. So this goes... How does this go? Like this? Like this? Okay. Okay. But yeah, that is going to be something I'm going to learn how to do, is get rid of these like seam lines eventually. That is my goal. That's my main goal on the gym sniper, is to learn how to get rid of seam lines like this. Something about that seems off, but I think I'm just overthinking that. Okay. I need this thingamabob. And I need this one. So let's get these off the runner. I think I want to cut it... no. Right there. And then we go right here. I need to decide what I want. I need to decide what I'm going to eat after stream, though. I need to figure out what I want to eat after stream, because I think the last time I ate was like 2 hours before the stream started, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably haven't eaten since like 2 hours. Let's hear. Yeah, like 2.5 hours before stream started was when I ate. So, and I haven't eaten since. So I'm definitely gonna need to just chow on something, but I don't know what I want to eat yet. I don't know what is like speaking to me, you know? I don't know what is speaking to me just yet. I inhaled some dust. What have you guys been eating? What have you guys had today? Maybe I'll get some inspiration for what you guys have eaten today. Because like I said, I have not eaten and I'm kind of curious what I should get. I'm kind of curious what I should get. Yeah, okay. A part of me wants to get burgers again, but I don't know if I want burgers right now, or I want, like, chicken. Or, oh, you know what? You know what? There's a sandwich place, like, that I used to get all the time, that actually has some pretty bomb fucking sandwiches. So I might just DoorDash in some sandwiches. Cause they have this like this in-house like bread and like dirty sauce they have. And like the bread and the sauce, like, well, they gave you a couple options for the bread, but they're like their house special bread is like nice and crunchy, and then combined with their like dirty sauce, it like mostly everything becomes like great in that combination. So like, I may get that, and it's relatively cheap too. Perfect. Okay. How do they want us? How does this supposed to go in there? Like this? No, like this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Next part of the torso. Let me see here. Actually, you know what? You know what? Let's go on our next stretch break, everyone. So everyone, go get up, go get some snacks. We'll be back in about 5 minutes to take care. I'm gonna go stretch. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet for lunch, but I have a few ideas. So I will see you guys in 5 minutes. All right? All right. Hello, we're back. Okay, let me rearrange some of this real fast, just so I know where everything is, where the edges are of the screen are. Okay, we are back. I've got another hour in me. In all honesty, I've looked at the time. I've looked at things. I'm feeling like I could do another hour. Yeah. Ignore the fact that the stream session says like like almost 3 hours. We've actually been going for like 4 because my internet drops for whatever reason. So I don't know why. So let's go ahead. So I need the D runner and I need the F runner. So I think if I can finish the torso today, if I can finish this upper torso today, I think that'll be a good place to end it. I don't need the C runner anymore. No. I don't need this C runner anymore. I do need the F runner. Where is that F runner? Let's see here. Oh, it's right here. Duh. Okay. Alright. Let's keep this simple. Let's see here. So I need F2, 3, and 4. So 2, 3, and 4. Right, all right there. Perfect. Okay. But yeah, no. I don't know what's going on with the internet. Why it does that every so often. It feels like once a week or like once every 2 weeks. It feels like the internet will just randomly drop from my router. Cause I think I don't know if it's the router just dropping the internet or just dropping all connections, or what. Because cause I'll just randomly lose internet during stream. It seems like it's only during when I stream that the drops happen. That's what it feels like so far. That it's only when I'm like streaming that it feels like the internet just drops out of nowhere. Like if I'm just randomly doing whatever, you know, it's fine, right? Oh no, there's a very specific orientation they want on this. Okay, I know the orientation now. That's the orientation. Okay, so I need. Oh fuck. I need F3 and F4. Which of these has the peg in it? F3. Okay, so we want F3. F3 is the one we want first, simply because that's the one that's gonna have. That's the one that has the peg that goes into it, so I don't have to worry about the orientation anymore. Okay, one. God, those gates are just so tiny on there. Okay, let's just cut it from like up here. Okay. It's a lot of plastic I had to cut through, and I don't like doing it on these nippers, but hold on. Yeah. It's a lot of plastic to cut through on these nippers, but it's just something I have to deal with. Let's see here. So that's just a peg that's going to go in somewhere, so I don't think I have to worry too much about sanding this one down. Okay. But, no, going back to the difficulty thing, having worked on the real grade burning gun, I now realize why people were saying this is about, like, this is like between a master grade and a real grade in terms of difficulty, or why frame arm girls are between there, because there's just a lot of small little details you gotta watch out for. Let me see here. This goes. Okay, so this is gonna get hidden by the back, so I don't have to really sand this down too much. Just to like make sure they just fit a little, I think. Just to make sure they fit. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so they want a very, very, very specific orientation with this. So I gotta make sure. Yes. Yes, okay. I think I know the orientation. Right this way. Okay. So this goes here. Okay. Alright, let's go and get F4. Alright. Again, these are some pretty narrow fucking gates on these, so just gotta do it like that. Again, this is just a peg that doesn't need to be really be careful about this. Okay. Because like there's a lot of little detail in a lot of like these frame arm grills that I like it. I like the detail. It's just there's a lot I have to keep in mind when I'm like building to make sure I don't accidentally do something stupid. Okay. And then I can just use my scalpel blade here. There. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's good. So we'll just go put this right here. Because I believe that goes like right there. Yeah, okay. Again, I would probably try to remove that because I think that is a seam line that's just there. Yeah, I think that is just a seam line that's right there. And then I need F9, which is this one. This is the back part of the upper torso. Gotta just get it from like right here, I guess. 1, 2. Okay. Let's get rid of this top nub first. It's an undergate, okay. Alright, undergate, huh? Okay, nothing too wild there. Nothing too wild there. No need for sanding anywhere. No need for anything. This one I gotta be kind of careful, because this one I think is gonna be visible everywhere. Okay, one more. Oh no, it's another undergate. Okay, hold on. Well, if it's another undergate, then I don't think I have to worry too much. Yeah, I don't have to worry too much. I think I could just get that little excess with this, and I'll be fine. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Perfect, okay. And then this goes in the back here. Like so? Ow! Shit. Ow. I poked myself on the little edges here. Ow. Yeah, so if I was going to try to remove seam lines, I would try to get rid of this seam line, and this seam line. This, I don't know if it's actually supposed to be a seam line, because if you look, there's like a panel line edge here, so this could probably just be a panel line. I mean, you could like remove it and then rescribe it to get that back, but I don't know. Okay. And then I need D17. Oh, I have it upset. No, wait. No, D runner. I need the D runner. I'm stupid. I apparently cannot read. Okay. D17, which is right here. And holy moly, that is a... The heck? The heck? Oh! Oh, that's not good. I think my tablet just died. The tablet I was using to monitor... Yeah, nope. The tablet I was using to monitor chat has died. I cannot see what you guys are doing or if anything is occurring. Nor can I see what the screen looks like. Okay. So what I'm gonna do here... Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Let me unplug this guy for a second. And then I will go get this guy charged up. I'm going to switch to my phone real fast. To, like, monitor chat or whatever. Because I also need to be able to see what the screen looks like on my side. I need to be able to see what the screen looks like on my side. I need to be able to see what the screen looks like on my side. Right, I also need to mute that. Okay. Okay. That should be... Or should I do it this way? What the heck? Why? Hold on. It doesn't want to cooperate. No, I can't see. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if I don't see me. I think it's more just important that I be able to see chat and the work area. So I'm gonna put this like right around here. Okay, that should be fine, I guess. You see? Okay, that works. That works. That's fine. That's whatever. Okay. Again, all of this is internal, so I don't think I have to be too dedicated to getting my nubs like absolutely polished out of here. It's just so long as they're like smooth enough to be able to take to slide into where they need to slide in, then I think we're fine. Okay. But yeah, it still amazes me how much I enjoy doing Gunpla. How much I enjoy doing all this. I didn't think I would actually enjoy this as much as I am. Like, I knew I was gonna be like, oh, this is nice and all, but this is actually really great. Really fun, really enjoyable. Okay, let's go. This is... okay, I see. This goes like right here, I believe. Yes. Wait, no. Wait, yes? No. Maybe. Hold up. Okay, I know. I see what the problem was. I see what the problem was. And hopefully that... No. Hold on. Okay, hold on. So this is not wanting to, this little peg here is not wanting to slide into the little peg hole that it should be going into. So I have to get a little creative with how I'm gonna get that to slide in correctly. Because this is supposed to slide all the way in. Yeah, this is supposed to slide in all the way in, but it's not wanting to slide in. Oh, wait, there we go. I just heard it click. Okay. Just manhandle the innards. That's all you guys just gotta do. Manhandle the insides. Alright, what am I looking for? D16? What's 16? 16 is this. Okay. 16 is the front portion of the torso. Okay. Let's go ahead, do this. Like I said, I can't wait to actually start customizing these. These are gonna be really fun once I actually learn how to properly paint. I think the painting is surprisingly enough my last priority. The painting is like my last priority for learning how to customize these. My main thing is seam lines and then getting rid of seam lines, then panel lining. Well, actually no, it should be seam lines, scribing, panel line, or painting, and then panel lining. And oh boy, when I learn how to paint properly, I've already got some ideas for some absolutely garish looking atrocities that I'm gonna inflict upon the world. People are gonna be like, do you not know what color is? Do you not know what color coordination is? And I'm gonna say, no. No, I don't. I do not know how to do any kind of color coordination. It's just gonna be the most random colors you could ever imagine. And you're just gonna be like, why? And I will say, why not? Because we need whimsy in this world. We need whimsy in this world. Because, like, look at all of the fucking, like, fast food joints. And, like, there's a reason why they're moving this way. But, like, look at, like, McDonald's, for example. McDonald's used to be bright and colorful and cheery and everything. And now they're just, like, bland and boring. But there is a reason for that. There is a reason for that. So, the reason why they're doing stuff like that is a cost-saving measure. Because if they have to get, like, the special color, you know, roofs and walls and paints and everything, that's extra money they have to get for, like, the specialized thing. Where if they just were all... If they're just like brown and black and whatever generic colors, then they can just get the generic materials to make to build everything, to build their restaurants and everything. They don't have to get the custom made roofs. They don't have to get the custom made desks and tables and all that jazz. It's literally just oh fuck. I was not okay.
this? Or no, I think it is this. I think it is like this. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, they want 1 and 2 to go in, and these have to like pop in, I feel. Okay, so there's that one. Hopefully they're in correctly. Okay. Okay, it feels like they have popped in correctly. Okay. Now I need D24. 24 right there. Literally a singular runner. Okay. Literally a singular runner, or a singular gate. It's also an undergate, so I don't have to do anything crazy with the cleaning either. Okay, 1. And 2. Okay. So 1, and then this just slides in, right? So this just slides in. So how am I gonna get that in there? I think I could just do this real fast. So this just slides in, and then just slides in. There's a slot this is supposed to go in. So I'm kind of trying to figure out if I can get it this. Oh, you know what? No. Wait. It literally just slides in between the boobies. It literally is just sliding in right in between the boobies. Okay. And I think that's in there. Okay. Alright. Do I have time to work on the lower torso? What have we got? Okay. Can I work on this in 45 minutes? That's my question. And honestly, I don't think I can. And I don't want to like end in the middle, because I'm gonna get lost if I end in the middle. So I think this might actually be a good time, a good place to call the stream here. So let us review what we've built. Let us review what we've built. So we've got this, which is the gun blade. Let's fully assemble the gun blade for a second so we can show it off. And this is the full gun blade here. So that's the full gun blade, right? This is the full gun blade. This is the extra ammo that goes in for part of the prop. And then you can separate these into like a sword. And then a... Oh god, this is this... I'm always scared of turning this thing. I'm always scared of turning this thing. And then you can turn that into the gun portion, so you go pew pew, and then you can break it open to be like, I'm gonna reload, and then just like put these kinda in there. I don't think they actually go in. No, see, but you can kind of like put them in to like be like, I'm in the middle of a partial reload, right? It was like, I'm speed loading them in right now. And then you can put them into their, you can put them into the holsters here. So this is like the holster for this.
and then you could put like this onto this side here, so that way you can be like, so you can have these on your sides. Yeah, have that on the side, have that slanted out like that, and then just go chink. Or even you could even do like this, and just be like, chink, chink, and then just like, bam, you have a sword. And then pull this out, just pull this from the holster and be like, bam, you have a gun. And then you can just combine the two into a gun, right? So I'm gonna put this like right here, so I can like holster that. And then you've got your ammo to reload on like the side here. And then we've got her head. We've got Kagutsuchi-Kou's head. We've got her head here with the hairband and everything, and then we've got like the upper torso here. So that is everything we've done today. I also showed off the merch that we have, and that finally has arrived on my side, and I'm gonna talk to them about everything once I take pictures of it all. But that'll be it for today. Thank you for everyone stopping by. Thank you for all the lurkers. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the redeems. Schedule. First off, let me go over here real fast. Discord. There is the Discord. So, normally we do anime on Monday nights. However, this coming Monday, tomorrow, I'm gonna be hanging out with friends, so there's gonna be no anime tomorrow. But next Monday we are in the middle of, that will return next Monday for more Garden of Sinners, Kara no Kyokai watch along. And then once we finish Kara no Kyokai, we're gonna go back to Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Then this coming Saturday will probably be more Fallout 4 crowd control. And then Sunday, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably gonna do more of this. Probably do more of build more of Frame Arm Girls Kagutsuchi-Kou. I don't know yet. Either we're gonna do Frame Arm Girls Kagutsuchi-Kou, or we're gonna go play Okay, we have 2 games to play, and we have this kit to build. So I'll probably work. I'm leaning more towards building this. I'm more towards building this Frame Arm Girl. So that's probably what we're gonna do. If not, then we'll probably play either Pokemon ZA or Homicipher. But let's go and raid someone. I already know who we're gonna raid into. Give me a second. Ow! Ow! Okay. Ow. Hello, Starduck. How you been? You just caught us as we're about to raid. Hello. We're literally about to raid out. Hello. Just a review. We just finished. We're in the middle of building Frame Arm Girl Kagutsuchi-Kou. We built the gunblade and everything. But we are gonna raid out. I'm sorry you're just coming in for the raid. So I already know who we're raiding into. I hope your weekend has been well. Hope the week has been good to you, and I hope your next week is better. Let's go ahead. There is our raid message. We are gonna raid into Hal. We're gonna raid into Hal right now. No worries until next time. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. What is? Oh, you're still just a PNG. Okay. Where's Hal? We should. Yeah. Okay. He's going. He's been going for 2 hours now. So we're gonna go say hi to Hal. He's working. He's painting up some. He's painting Trench Crusade. So we're gonna go say hi to Hal. I will see you guys Saturday for Fallout 4. Until then, good night, stay safe, and sweet dreams. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you.